What's in there?
Yeah, I have like all the characters usually maxed out by now.
Okay.
Damn.
And I've been slacking, so.
Right.
Well,
This
I didn't
expansion
bother
is way
more
too
than leveling a
expensive.
couple until like the end of Shadowlands when there's literally nothing else to do.
Yeah, I had at the end of Shadowlands, I had everything except a rogue pretty much at like 390 almost. Or 300, I guess it was 300.
The leveling boost at the end was nice as well for the experience, of course.
Yeah, that's what made me do it at the end of Shadowlands. It would take just a couple hours to level up.
Exactly, yeah. It was crazy fast. And then even with the new added stuff that they had, it was easy leveling.
Yeah, I was a glutton for punishment. Poor Nairi.
I guess I can understand what happened there.
Where's Nairi going?
He's gonna go finish his catalyst quest.
So if you use it on a non-piece of, like on a piece of gear that's not
tier set, it'll convert it to tier set if it is the proper stat.
No, I know that, but it oh words. My train of thought was almost finished and then you derailed it.
Yeah, you didn't look like you had a train of thought, so that's
it.
It's not gonna change whatever value. So if it's a mythic piece, you can still it'll change the stats though. So
okay, but it won't take a raid piece and allow you to upgrade it.
No.
No.
It will delete any enchants you have on it.
And change the stats to what the tier piece is supposed to have.
Oh, we have Castiel in here. What about Fenrius?
Yeah.
Who? Oh, like Wonders with us? That's amazing. I don't know who this Fenris guy is. Let's just calm down.
Thing with the catalyst, sometimes like you have like a break and bad stats for you. You can see with the like even like a belt, it'll transform it into something with different stats. So you can see what stats it would give you.
Let's start clearing these. These stragglers can help after.
Oh, okay.
If you want.
Yeah, I rejected it earlier, sorry.
I knew you didn't love me.
Well, I got my 5 element guys.
The Kirin Tor stands with Terros. The Primalists have used their elemental magic to breach the outer Titan seal. Galagos, do you know where the other incarnates
Well, at least you'll never have to worry about me rolling on tier sets, Bullard.
Within the core of
the
mountain, Neltharion himself shaped
I've
the
got
earth around
everything
the
except for my pants is upgradable.
Before she can free
Or
them.
already maxed out.
I'm still stuck with some 300 eye level, some tier. It's great.
300 eye level tier.
I mean 300x. You know, I don't know the exact numbers, but below 400.
I was thinking you were doing the 270 prot thing again.
I have 2 normal tiers, so.
Yeah, Ash is just showing off in the Clyde.
That's okay. I had 2 pieces of tier for my vault.
Wait, what is wrong with our group? How are we 19?
Splits?
Splits, but we're also missing Zulira.
A second tag would be nice.
Peppers. Oh, I accidentally invited Peppers. Peppers, that's 100% my bad. I mass invited everybody. And
I kind of thought you might have.
yeah, I mass invited everybody and I was still in my previous mode. I'm sorry. I appreciate you being available that easily though. Jeez.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
Yeah. You can finish these dragons and get your loot.
Yeah, go for that Taurus. Dragon Forest.
Yo.
Smith and your spec changes help with the dragon.
No, I'm cheesing. I'm hitting the wrong side.
I'm out of range.
Did y'all see they added reverse dragon racing?
No.
You have to fly backwards?
You have to do the course backwards.
Oh, that's not very exciting.
You have to fly backwards. That would be really funny.
Was this the best you could muster, Calicos?
I mean, it's easy content for them. You just set the rings to go in reverse, and yeah.
A band of mewling soft scales following a
Yeah,
will.
it's...
I'll grind your skulls under my heel.
Okay, I'm leaving. Have fun, everyone.
Thanks, Peppers. Take care.
No problem.
Marks. Let's get some summons going on the last people. I did try it. I don't know if it worked. I mean, it semi-worked, but I thought it would go towards it more, but it definitely kept me in place. I also went Green Dragon, and I forgot to read the description, so yay me. I mean, it's good enough if you're trying to do a specific target. I guess I chose a target that was right next to me, too. That doesn't help. Yeah, it is. Alright, Jess, your last summon. Let's drop that cauldron. Here's a feast. I'll explain the mythic variants for the new bodies. You have that lovely cauldron. Please, Sir Rian. Thank you. 6 times, guys. Yep.
I can't carry.
I'll get you some potions for next time. All right. To Glor, Wonder, and Holy, which are basically the only bodies that weren't here last time. There's two differences on Mythic. The first difference is that the tank gets an add as well as everybody else. And the movement, because of this, is going to be a lot more precise than we do on Heroic. So when we get the Flame Rift on Mythic, basically tank is going to plant. Bigger circle than other people, Glor. Just plant there unless you've got some pillars under you. Plant there, let the others adjust to you. So the idea for the placement of the Flame Rifts is we're going to be moving counterclockwise, and we want to make sure that that people can move freely. So the placement of the circle is basically going to be around the circle, around the tank, and then we just all move together. The tank ad is basically a big ad that needs to be interrupted and focused. We got two, so Ash and Foe, you guys can rotate the circles, the rings of peace. But basically that's the biggest difference on the ad phase and interrupt. And then there's the intermission phase. There's two rows. There's one basically spawns outer, and one spawns inner as well. We're gonna focus outer first, and then we're gonna go towards inner. I'm not going to mark because my mark, I'm gonna stand on it. I'll try and mark it, but it's probably gonna be late. But we're gonna, so if we're fighting and there's fire here, Glor, the reflex is not gonna go to the ad that spawns maybe right here close. We're gonna overcommit to one that's the next one over, so that we don't have to deal with the fire while we back up. So that's a note for you and I, just to, since our heads are basically the target for people. That's pretty much it. Lust on pull, and rinse and repeat. Avoid shit. Somebody did not take their potions, so make sure you have 30. Other than that, everybody flask up. Let's get ready to get a pull in. Wind Fury group, good point. Let's do that. We got that guy. Got that guy.
We need a group for this Whispering Incarnate icon.
It's raid wide.
No, not anymore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know if.
Nice.
Yeah, Hwitz has it. We have all three. I don't know who has it on DPS, but.
Wonkus, are you master spelling the first set of debuffs, or am I, so we don't overlap and I spend?
Wait, I missed last week. I wasn't here on Thursday, so you tell me.
I was doing all, but it burns my mana a lot. So if we could do one you, one me, it would be better.
Yeah, it's when are those? When the ads come out, it puts a debuff on people?
Yeah, when the ads come out, the big ad casts. Let me check the spell. Leaping Flames, I think it's the name. Yeah, Leaping Flames.
So is that just like a master spell on melee kind of thing? Or
yeah, master spell trying to get as many people. It will give that debuff to 7 people. So it's one master spell, and the healers dispel the other 2.
got it. Okay. Yeah, I have good master spell, so I can do one every 25 seconds.
Cool. Flash up, guys. I hope you guys got your Shadowlands runes as well. Augment runes, I mean.
Did not know those were a thing.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't tell you, and Mongo and Wonkus wasn't there either when I talked about it.
They should just let the 40k one still work.
Right.
Yeah, Toxic doesn't work.
Wonkus, you good?
Yeah, I'm...
I cannot pull, what? Okay.
It's going.
Is it?
Yeah.
Count it out for me, thank you.
6,
5,
5
4,
2.5.
2, One.
Thank you.
Let's see if you are worthy of my skill. Burn to cinders.
I have Flame Rift coming around the tank there. Everybody else should be already rotating towards the counterclockwise direction. Grab the boss and go in the other direction, Glor. You want to be on this side already when this pops out.
Burn to cinders.
Alright, so move over here, Glor. Give us a bit more room in the back here. Once that thing comes out, stop there. Get him up. Stop, plant, stay there, and I'll show you what I'd like you to do with the boss when and basically time it. Bring it this way instantly when that happens, so the ads will come this way, and then we can. All the rear group should be right behind me. Right behind me, guys. You guys are towards the middle. This hurts with the ads. We're rotating counterclockwise all together. Get the captain. That's my bad, foe. We're on moon, guys.
Burn to cinders. Undisciplined.
Everybody should be towards moon. If you're towards the middle, hurry. You're in a spot that's focused. Possible that's not good. Keep the interrupts here and focus the moon guy. We gotta keep interrupts on the captain. Alright.
Mythin, what'd you get?
Your strategy was flawed from the start.
You got a Dreadstalker?
Right, God damn it, right. I'm with you.
This might not be a good place to be. You might want to move up here.
No, he starts in the middle now, after reset. And he'll just sit there, he doesn't pan around.
Alright, here's a new feast. So just want to reiterate, as soon as those flame rifts go out, if the tank is right here, I expect everybody, range healers, whatever, to already be where moon is and moving in that direction. The second you do not have flame rift, you're moving towards this line. This will help with any fixate so that they can go through the boss, and we'll have the Ring of Peace. To Soren's point, the Rings of Peace, if you're doing it in the middle is on the boss, they're often like right out here, like out of range for melee, and they have to overcommit. So your middle may have to be a bit in front of the boss, so that the end is on the boss. I hope that made sense.
Yep.
So just that to note. Movement, that's all it is, and the flame rift positions were good. Just make sure we move around. We had a few people dead, but as soon as those ring come out, like those ads do not matter anymore other than the interrupt. Yes, they may be still alive. It literally doesn't matter. We got to make sure we focus the outer ring. So let's get a ready check. Let's get going again. Easy adjustments.
I got a hammer up for anybody that needs it.
I'm gonna reload my UI before I pull this so I can see my timer this time. Maybe.
There seems to be a few things messed up. Did you use the timer for the
I see it.
Okay. So I know people use the Beyond one, there's an issue where people couldn't see it.
Let us see.
Watch the timer, guys.
Worthy of my
Oh, that was me.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna name you, but I know.
Because I didn't notice I had presence in mine still, so it made Arcane last instant instead of 2 seconds.
We're good. Tank mechanics coming out. Already rotate if you don't have it. Everybody else around the tank. You should be rotating if you're not having it. That's awesome. Good.
To cinders.
Monster frontal coming up.
Reduce you to ash. March for destruction.
Around the tank. Try and be a bit more. Don't move, Lore, but next time try and be a bit more towards the outer edge. I'm trying to follow this line here, if you see it. Keep the interrupts going, guys. Get them up.
I'll reduce you to ash. March for destruction.
Watch the pillar, whoever's doing flame rift. Everybody else is rotating. On the ring. You should be here right now. You should be on skull. Glor, over here. Keep on the other ring. You keep going in a ring. Yeah.
Surround our enemies.
We have to be close when this comes out. Alright, on Moongeist, right here. DPS. Do not touch this line, and we'll be okay. Honk it now. Okay, so you'll notice me, I'm always on this line. This is your guide and your, like this gray line. So when you taunt, you should be on skull.
To cinders. March for destruction. Rally to me!
Good job, guys.
Burn to cinders! I'll reduce you to ash! March for destruction! Rally to me! Burn to cinders!
Alright, the ring should be coming out, guys. Let's make sure we switch to that ring when it comes out. Maybe not now, actually.
I'll reduce you to ash! March for destruction! Burn to cinders!
Outer rings, guys, they're about to spawn. Ignore the boss right now. We need to focus this outer ring when it comes out. But, yeah.
Our enemies, leave none alive!
Right here, on moon. Keep the interrupts going. You can. I don't think you need to waste the Anka here. Well. All right, kill boss, guys. Still do the flame rift correctly, please.
To cinders! March for destruction!
Alright, good. Good job, guys. Yeah, once you figure it out. Takes a few pulls just to understand what you gotta do. But...
Galagos, think we can take to the skies?
Doubtful. Rasageth was not boasting. The sky is her domain. We must cut the primalists off from their power before
you don't
we
want
engage
it.
the Storm Eater.
I've been debating if I should.
I expect they won't
get
make
my
it
original
easy
shield
for us.
more.
Champions, when you're ready. Nice. Good way to clean it up there, guys. We
Yep.
utilized that a lot better position-wise.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sorry for dying that second time. I stepped on the fire for like 2 seconds because I was in the middle of all the rings, and normally I could just run right through it, but I stepped on it for 2 seconds and it's dead.
Yeah, it does. It's unforgiving on Mythic.
I noticed that, but I figured that out right after that.
All right, Val.
I gotta upgrade my primal ritual.
Oh, I have a 385 with speed. I'm like stuck on that.
Higher one, like.
Higher than 385?
No, higher.
Higher than you?
Just like 4. Yeah, like I'm at 372 right now, and I just got that today. And like, how I think most rares aren't being this lucky getting that high.
It's too far away.
How high does it increase the shield at that item level?
I didn't check. Let me a second.
Really, Miller? You're gonna beat me by 1?
Because mine is at 88,000, I think.
Wow, you know it is.
Let me see if I can get a prop. 91.3.
So a good 4,000 higher. That's why I'm debating on that shrink that just dropped. Like, it does damage, but the ritual shield procs so much. Plus, it's a 2-minute cooldown.
You got the coin? That's how you got the bargains.
Oh, yeah.
Did that full moon miss him after he charged, or did it still hit him?
It always hit.
I'm out of range.
It looked like it, it came down after he had already run away, and I was like,
No.
oh man, that would be so triggering if he dodged right out of a full moon.
No, it always hit.
He also has a talent foe where he gets free ones that drop.
Yeah, I don't actually. I'm not spec'd into that. Just 30.
Oh, I got ya.
You don't really spec into moons. Like, they're extremely rare. It just seems the best in single target, but in reality it's kind of finicky.
Be on your guard. I do not trust these dragon worshippers.
darn it, I ran into a mob.
Save us!
Save me.
Oh no.
You jumped right off. I tried.
I swore I didn't see that on the ground.
Well, that was awkward. I was having officer chat. And my chat was open. I typically have my camera on, so it hides it, but oops.
Frost does not care who falls into its icy embrace. Your faces will be frozen in horror forever.
What you guys doing in Frost Tombs? Not supposed to be Frost Tombs. So that was 2 pulls on air now, so a lot better than we did last time.
Blood feeds the earth.
Hopefully we don't take 13 pulls for this guy. We Ventus last week, not Ventusing tonight, so there's that as well.
Lightning's caress is capricious.
Inventory is full.
One kiss marks you forever.
That's too far away.
You'll be alright.
Wait, is this the blue thing? He's alive? Here,
You jerk.
Well, it makes you look a lot better.
Brings out my eyes.
You thought you could avoid this?
Oh, sheesh, Regan gave it to me. What are you doing? No, that's not part of the plan.
You're lucky I don't have it intervene.
Oh my god. They don't stack.
2%, that's hilarious.
Soon, the incarnates will be unleashed on a world in need
Any
of our
pre-script me out?
Oh,
Are you in the water?
Yeah.
Lava? Yeah.
He's in the bad bag.
Mallow, he needs a rescue.
Yeah.
Fallen and he can't
Oh,
get up.
Push took the glory.
But that's not what I wanted. What do I want? Damn it.
I don't know who normally grabs first interrupt on Ice Wrath, but if I could grab that, that would be greatly appreciated.
You want to build runic power? Sheesh.
This guy's so demanding. First night here, and he's like, "Give me interrupts."
You heard it here. You need to cuck him and interrupt Ice Wrath before he does.
It's so greedy. First night here, he's like, guys, make room.
For an interrupt of all things.
I don't usually.
That's really good.
Move aside, peasants. I don't usually interrupt, but you can guarantee I'm trying to snipe that now.
Hilarious.
This group has changed.
Yeah, you've been gone a while.
Sorry, I saw wild.
Oh my god, it's so toxic. Look at all this.
Look at me. Jeez.
Yeah, I missed you all, assholes.
Assholes? Jeez. Here's assist Nairi.
Yeah.
Alright, going to talk about this really quickly in a second. Fire. What's the name of the other one? Opal. Let's do that. Alright. This fight is chaotic. It's gonna be tough still. We've got a lot of things that we are trying to figure out, the patterns, the movement, which pillars to do, which pillars not to do, and that's okay. We killed it, sure. It finished super sloppy. Honestly, it was going pretty well until like 10%. So tonight we don't have Ventus, so even more important to be doing things correctly. The big things to note on Mythic, your lightning never expires, so you have to absolutely clear it. There's going to be, for range, Diamond is your point of reference. You're healing on this one. Diamond is going to be your point of reference. You basically want to travel as a group in range. You want to soak that axe as a group. Obviously, you have to split up sometimes because lightning is coming around. But you know, spread for that and then resume as a group. The pillars will disappear as much as possible. We're trying to hit as many pillars with those axes as possible, make them disappear entirely if we can. So one group in melee, please move over to soak. A lot of times we weren't soaking in melee and we got a lot of people die because of that during the progression. So if you see a meteor axe, you can stop DPSing for a moment, figure out where it's going, soak it, then resume on boss. Same happens when we got the electricity. Spread out before it happens, figure out a path to success, go to pillar, clear it. When Blizzard comes out, Blizzard, the only one that I'm going to say, be very careful how many times you step in, is the first one. There's not enough fire on the floor, but on any subsequent ones, like, you can just step in and out of things and clear as many of the fire on the floor as you can. Otherwise it's going to become hectic later on. So this is all stuff that we saw to a degree on Heroic. It just didn't hurt and it just didn't feel as chaotic. Now it's chaotic. So be weary of the frontal on fire path. We're going to do our best to keep them all four together, all four close to range, because that was an issue as well last time. We're aware. We're not sure what the solution is, but we're aware. So yeah. Any questions? All right, then let's do it.
Are there any big changes on Mythic?
You and I need to absolutely taunt on every fire path in Opal Fang. I'm going to need your help to tell me if I'm missing a taunt. So like, just tell me taunt fire path or taunt Opal, and I'll be able to taunt that. Try and move together as much as possible, but it's just a lot more unforgiving.
One thing to note, just for ranged here, remember we're going to be trying to reposition to always get the furthest spike things as we can, because we're going to try to always reposition. There is going to be one where we're probably going to be soaking closer because there's pillars right after, and it makes no sense to soak in the back and also bait in the back. So we're going to try to bait those closer, so when we do soak the back ones, we're progressively moving closer to the group, because at some point with the fire, all the other jabs, those further pillars that they are away, they get out of control, and then we just leave them and have to deal with the damage over time. So just keep that in mind. I might have to call for some further ones to adjust in the fight.
Alright, let's get a pull in. Oh, I don't see it. Somebody counted down for me.
10.
Who you taking first?
I'll take Opal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What fun! Shall we play?
The earth open! I'll purify!
Lightning! Purge these aberrations!
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Alright, make sure you're soaking both. Make sure you're soaking in both.
The earth open!
If I miss a taunt, don't forget to talk.
Be wrapped in the blizzard! Die out of smash!
Oh, I'm gonna so be... I need a frozen. I'm probably gonna need a defensive for the next crush coming in 5 seconds.
Alright, let me know.
Oh, I'm good.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Let's get the soak here wild. Yeah, right here. 5, 3. Get the back one. Good job.
Out of range.
Bask in the power of the storm!
New pillars coming out. Careful not to taunt Fire Path too quick. Their casts are offset. So Crush will happen on you, but Fire Path isn't necessarily. Melee, don't forget to move and soak. A lot of people staying on the boss.
Oh, that didn't expect that to hit me.
Quiz can come to the edge and grab me. Or Wonkus.
Die, aberration!
Yeah, that's fine.
Pain and stone! Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
We've got frozen people right now, and we gotta get them out.
Die, aberration!
Reset. It's fine. Give me a second. I'm trying to reset this.
You belong in the ground.
If I'm broken out. No, we're resetting.
You burn nicely.
You were not up to
So
the
does
challenge.
what he does is ice thing does it have more stacks on it?
No, it's still 10 stacks. But so you want to get rid of those stacks when you're maybe at 4 or 5. Step in and clear it out, and you'll never get it back up to 10. But because I was in the lava, it didn't. You do have to stay in the lava a bit. That's what happened to me in the first one. Is I jumped in with my leap, but I instantly ran out. I didn't clear it. You know, you do have to stay there for a second, make sure your debuff drops, and then you can go out.
Yeah, I did that. I just stepped in and stepped out, and I got frozen. Wait, what?
Yeah, you have to stay there, make sure your debuff drops, or else if you're too quick, it's not gonna actually register you were in there.
Alright, just making sure there wasn't added stacks or anything.
No, it's the same amount. Yeah, no kidding.
Y'all gonna try to tank the boss in the middle again?
Yep, just needed a reminder. I was thinking about it when I was on the ice, and I was like,
So we're starting in the middle, then going left.
No, we're just moving around and trying to come back to middle every single time that we can. We'll be forced out of middle because of pillars, lava, things like that, but really try not to go towards the edge and come back towards the middle. I need to up your voice, though. I wasn't hearing you through that. Should be good now.
Alright, is this good?
Maybe. We'll see. It's with everybody else. Alright.
Are you seeing the count, Bulwark?
I am. I just reloaded before the pull.
What fun! Shall we play?
Pain and stone! I'll purify you!
Watch the marks. Try and keep them together as much as possible.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh!
I don't know if you can hear me, but if you could just like...
Yeah, we can hear you.
The earth open! Be wrapped in the blizzard!
Don't forget to step in the blizzard, get rid of it. At least one stack. If you see anybody in the tomb, just make sure you clear them out.
Bask in the power of the storm.
Spread out, get rid of those.
The flaming steel, sear your flesh!
Get them out. Careful guys, when you're moving you don't want to run over somebody. Lots of people are not really paying attention. Hurry, we can't hear you.
You are not up to the challenge.
I'll purify you!
More or less, the play from here would be just where they are now.
Go back in the middle.
So yeah, we'll get these two right here. You guys get those two, and then you rotate to the middle more.
The earth opens! You'll burn nicely.
I was like a never-ending blue circles in melee.
Die, aberration!
You were not
Yeah,
up to
that's
the
why you gotta
challenge.
pre-spread for that conductive mark. If you see on DVM, just kind of pre-spread for that because another thing I see people doing in a kind of a slash raid is people tend to like clear it but not get really out of the way, and then at that point they're like slowly but surely like clearing it and spreading it, clearing it and spreading it at the same time. So they're not necessarily getting rid of it. So just keep that in mind. Once you clear it, try to get away from the pillars for everybody else.
It's too far away.
It's also a good point, just me saying. This is definitely one of those things where the better, or the faster you get it out, the better. Because obviously, and you have a little bit of time, so it's not a stress factor of the first 2 seconds. Just kind of take your time within reason. Make sure you have a clear path to the pillar. And something to note as well, sometimes pillars are coming up essentially at the same time those marks come out, and that'll be the plays go into those pillars that are boom right there. So they come up out of the ground, you can clear it easily. You're not having to do all this movement, potentially spreading it. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. Guys, we talked about this last Thursday. I'd really like for you guys to bring runes to raid. I don't want to have to say this every time, so when we get to intermission, your inbox will not be filled. You're going to go and you're going to get some, please. Either that or start using the one you have on you. I need a countdown.
I'm completely frozen again.
4 frames per second. Lucky you.
5,
4,
4, 3.
Enjoy.
I saw a fireball go. Thank you.
Bask in the power of the storm.
Right out. Good. Go to your pillars.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh.
Make sure you're soaking.
The earth opens.
Everybody's coming soon. Make sure you step in here. Just once. Get him up.
They got me I got hit. The meter went off at a weird time because I was going off to the other. So as I was running through one wall.
Smash! Pain and stone. Flaming steel sear your flesh.
We got 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm trying to reset towards the bottom.
I'll purify you. You belong in the ground.
Why did I manage to reset last time and I can't tonight?
The earth opens. Earth slumbers.
I'm in the fire. My still ticking.
You're on fire? What are you? Are you in the...
I know, I'm in the fire.
Lava.
Hmm.
And I'm right clicking all the hots off me, but I still have like very so it feels it always
Slowly fading away.
Yeah, I'm taking 30k a tick, but I'm healing for 10k a tick, so it's like counterproductive. Yeah, I have no heals on me, so it's like please let me die. God damn it.
Oh, I was trying to heal you.
I don't understand. It's literally like still healing me, and I'm like no hots in any way on me. I'm like, please, can you stop healing me? Come on, please. Thank God. Jesus Christ. Got a hammer right here by Diamond. For anybody that needs it.
Thank you. Glor, try not to have all 4 on you. One caster and one of the main ones. You can voice it out. I don't know if I missed a taunt there, but if you get hit by a second, it really hurts, especially the crush.
Yeah, I know or at least from what I heard, I think he did say taunt and he died.
He said taunt and instantly got snapped. It was like there was.
Right. Yeah, there was no time. Don't get me wrong, but I was just saying he did more or less.
Yeah.
He's
Also, if you don't tell me which one, I won't be able to react as quick. Sorry, bad tank here. You got to compensate for me.
What ad are you starting on? Just and I'll just start with that one.
Who?
I don't know, either of you. Like,
I'm
is
on
there
bar. He's on Opal.
who's the best ad to just straight up attack first?
You can probably attack Opal first.
Okay.
And I tried to have 2 on me the whole time.
Yeah. The casters doesn't make so much a difference. If I have both casters and the main one, I'm seriously not hurting. So if you feel like you're hurting when you have 1 and 1, but I know Zillier was struggling last week when he had 3 on him.
Did you drop food?
I did. Yeah, it's back right. Yeah. Okay, everyone's ready. Good. I don't see it. God dang. I don't know why I see it sometimes.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Blood feeds the earth. Pain and stone. Die, aberration.
Standing up.
Dark. Flaming steel, fear.
Make sure we have people soaking these who we didn't have some on the last one.
So overlap.
Get him.
Never mind.
Pain and stone.
Save it. I don't. Yeah. I'll call. Yeah, I thought I corrected myself. My bad.
Hey, range, we're doing a bad job on hurry there.
Reset.
Bask in the power
I'll save reses for just lore and the healer.
The earth you burn. Flaming steel spear your flesh.
You were not up
Yeah.
to the challenge.
You belong in the ground.
So that's 2 pulls in a row, guys, where somebody with the meteor axe dies on the first pull, on the first axe of this encounter. If we tunnel on meteor and we have somebody die every time a meteor comes down, we will never kill this boss. We have to make sure that when that meteor comes out, we actually stop DPSing, we go towards the axe, we soak it, and then we resume on DPS. This fight, I will tell you to stop DPS boss and go do mechanics way too often. You're going to be pissed off about it, but you're going to do it. Or else we're never going to kill this boss. Right now, we're not comfortable enough with this fight to be multitasking and doing 100% uptime on this boss. So we're going to have to start focusing in on the mechanics and not worrying about our DPS.
Was that in melee or range that we died?
That was melee.
Yeah, but the reason we are is just kind of when you have them, don't overstack them. And I tried to say it.
Oh,
at the
that
end
too,
of that,
yeah.
I was a little bit late. There's a few times, and I was one of those personally, but if you're in between 2 of them or whatever, it definitely wrecks you or whatever. There's always a debuff. I don't know if it was explained prior, but you can't be in between them both. So if you do have the pillars, or sorry, the axes, try to spread them out just a little bit, because obviously you don't want to create that semicircle looking thing, you know, like in between where it's overstacked. So just keep that in mind when you have them.
If there's a slight overlap of the circles, it's not the end of the world. What is the really big issue is if you're standing in both, you'll die instantly, no questions asked. So just make sure you're not standing in 2 circles.
Wild also mentioned at the last of that, if you're ranged, just try to keep in mind where diamond is, because I'm definitely going to be trying to soak the furthest pillars, as I discussed, you know, before we started this. It's always try to.
Enjoy your final moments. I will. It's too far away. Pain and stone. I'll purify you.
I don't watch it come back.
Smash. Flaming steel, sear your flesh.
Alright, make sure you're soaking, guys.
You need to blow up more than one.
Yeah, this should hide it. Yeah, if you have a circle, you want to blow up as many as you have, so just keep that in mind.
I'll purify. Smash.
Step in, guys, clear your debuff. Get him out of that frost tomb as much as possible, guys. Lightning, spread out, clear these. If you've cleared it, step out of the way afterwards. Let people get to it.
Flaming steel, sear your flesh.
Soak these. Lightning coming out, spread out. New pillars are coming up as well. Don't rush it.
Die, aberration. Smash. Flaming steel, sear your flesh.
Soak.
Pain and stone.
Watch it, guys. Lots of lightning.
Be rest. Lost in the blizzard's icy smash.
Clear a lot of the fire here as much as possible. Get Gore up. Yeah, forget it.
Purge these aberrations.
Hang and stone.
Let's reset this.
Flaming steel sear your flesh.
Send in this fire that's gonna spawn, please.
Die, aberration.
You were not up to the challenge. Bask in the power of the storm.
Come, sister. Our mistress awaits.
Alright, start of the fight was already a bit cleaner than the last few pulls. We gotta keep it up. If you're in melee, try and you get that meteor axe, try and keep notice of where ranged is. Somebody got the axe in melee and went to basically the stack of pillars range was already dealing with. So just keep that in mind. I think what that created is lots of people stepped in one and not the other. So just make sure that you're being smart about it. Diamond is basically typically where the range axe will go. Melee goes to the other one that's closer to melee.
Hey, question.
Can y'all pull them just a little bit away from the fire rings? It's making it hard for melee to not be in front of fire path.
Sure.
Hey, Blark.
Yep.
Is someone able to put a marker down on where ranged and where melee meteor should plant?
I mean, range is already stacking on diamond, so diamond is the live marker that's going to happen. Typically, Nairi is what that's supposed to be as well. Melee is supposed to stack on triangle, on circle. Sorry.
Okay, so that's where we want to bring the meteor circle to, or meteor soak to circle then, right?
You all want to be stacked on circle, other than if there's conductive mark happening. So, yes. Like, the circle is not just a point of reference for the axes. And that's the point I wanted to make sure is understood. This is a stack point for melee throughout the whole fight, other than when electricity comes out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I saw.
That's what...
Some people
I think Furnius was talking about that in guild chat a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
No light you see it.
Yeah, I just seen it too.
Holy Mongol as well.
Can you invite me to the group? Yeah, it's weird.
They can't join our group.
Let's
I think
fight
I'm
it.
getting disconnected from the game too. Abilities aren't working.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. It was just lag.
Alright. Let's do another ready check.
Full buffs, please. Thank you.
Our raid frame shows 2 Alvirs.
Nice. Speaking of Oliver, haven't heard him say a word tonight. It's so quiet.
Oliver.
4, 3, 2, 1. Interrupt.
Fire consumes all.
Watch your step. Range 5.
Put up.
Torn force. Interrupt.
I'll grab one stuff.
Nice.
Defensive.
Flaming steel, fear your
Make sure you soak these guys.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
New pillars going up.
Defensive. Spread.
in the blizzards. I see you.
Torn force.
For your stacks.
Range
The
5.
power of the storm.
Defensive. Watch your step. Torn force.
New pillars coming out. Melee, make sure you're soaking this. Don't abandon the poor guy. There's a frost tomb in the back. Make sure you can hit that range. Let's go on the other side of this, Chlor. Let's move with the bosses. Let's get interrupts.
Range 5. Torn force.
New pillars coming out, guys. Don't
Watch your
panic.
step. Defensive.
Make sure this axe gets over here by Diamond. For these 3 to 4 in the back.
Melee, it's gonna be over here.
Defensive. Interrupt. Range 5.
Power of the storm.
Watch your step.
New pillars coming out.
Torn force. Spread.
In the blizzards.
Blizzard coming out.
Torn force. Interrupt. Interrupt. Stat 5.
Get him up.
Range 5.
Frost tunes, Melee.
Watch your
There's one in range as well. Everybody do the soaks.
Defensive.
So yeah, we'll do the one in the back.
Torn
We're
force.
gonna reposition to the left side over here for the next pillar, and then to do the next soak. Come over here to Diamond, guys. All range CC over here at Diamond.
When that happens, you can probably tell us to go over there. You guys are already between the two over here. It's easier for Melee to move.
Torn force.
Melee, let's try and hit the 3 pillars if we can over here.
Torn force.
Hit these 4 if we can. Definitely 3 or 4.
Yeah, I know. I see it.
Range 5. Defensive.
Going towards the middle. Got the interrupts on this,
Watch
please?
your step.
Pillars coming up. Try to soak on these pillars if you can.
Spread.
In the blizzards. Ice embrace.
Clear as much shit as possible, guys.
Range 5.
Spread. New pillars are coming out.
Watch your step.
Leave these 2 in the back out. Wonkus, just get on me, Diamond. Try to take these 4 to 5 out right here. Yep.
Defensive.
We can last.
Range 5.
The power of the storm.
Watch your step.
You were not up to the challenge.
I'm gonna need you to get pull.
Defensive.
It's Melee soak, range soak. Don't forget about it.
Range 5.
Needs help. Right back.
Watch
Get
your
opal.
step. Interrupt.
New pillars. We're freezing, guys.
You were
It's
not
all good.
up.
Spread.
Already better, guys. It got chaotic, but
Interrupt.
We're getting further, getting a bit more comfortable. Just rinse and repeat, guys. Just gotta clean it a bit more. Clear as many pillars as you can. I said this on the first pull. I didn't say it since. After the first pull, dip your toe into that lava as much as possible to clear as much fire as possible, guys. There's too much fire at the end there, and it's going to limit where we can move and adjust. If we dip in a bit more, don't stand in it, but you know, clear your stacks maybe twice, maybe 3 times. Yeah.
Nairi lost his mark.
Okay, good. Thank you. I reloaded my UI and screwed it up.
Rian does have a point. Trying to stay, I think it's around like 6 stacks, 7 seconds. I feel like I see myself wanting to dip in, so I'm not sure exactly the amount of stacks it is before you're frozen, but I feel like that's a pretty decent judgment on when to step in. You should only step in once, and then the stacks can restack, but it won't get to the point that you will get frozen. So just keep that in mind, because obviously soaking up the floor, then other people can't when they need to, and people get frozen.
That's only a problem in the first one. After that, there's enough fire. The point Rian is making is if you step in, so there's, once you get to 10 stacks, you freeze. You're probably getting 13, 14 stacks. I don't know the exact count, but that's about how many you can get through that whole phase. So if you're dipping your toe in like first 2 seconds, you're probably going to gain enough stacks to freeze again. So don't dip in too early, and don't dip in too late.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy your final moments. I will.
Watch your step. Range 5.
Next way up.
Taunt boss. Defensive.
Take care of that lightning, guys. We should not have lightning still. Get the soak stun.
Overstack, don't overstack.
Watch your step. Defensive.
Alright, here's the stack you're talking about. Don't dip it too soon.
On this one, you only dip in once. Spread. Clear these as quick as possible. Don't forget, there's new pillars coming out right after as well. Don't rush this.
Defensive. Watch your step.
Flaming steels sear your flesh.
Defensive. Interrupt.
Moving around a bit. Melee, you're coming over for this pillars right here after.
Taunt boss. Range 5.
Spread out, guys. New pillars.
We're gonna take these 4 pillars right here as soon as we get the axe. Looks like in 9. Range, be ready to soak over here by diamond. 4 pillars.
Defensive.
Here we are.
Spread after. Spread it right now. Spread quickly. Spread quickly. Good. New pillars are coming out. Don't freak out. We got 1 in melee. You gotta be patient, guys. Clear as much as you can here.
We need to clear out some of this blizzard right here, or the fire, sorry, so we can get all 3 of these potentially.
Range 5.
Spread. Let's try and recycle these ads. Watch the soaks, Mealy. Watch the soak.
Get these 4 right here, Minton. Perfect. Get on Minton. Everybody on. Good job.
All right, we're gaining control again, guys. Keep it up.
Turned boss.
Spread out.
Range 5. Watch your step.
Pillars coming out. Take your time. Be patient here.
Let's get the 3 right here whenever the action comes out. 9 seconds, guys. Range, 9 seconds. We're going to get 3 closest to diamond.
Melee stack at 2 on moon. Melee stack at 2 on moon. Maybe.
Turned boss.
We'll have pillars coming out after this soak. Be aware. So try to move forward after this to bait them forward.
Good job. Get the interrupts on these. We need to move. New pillars coming out. Don't freak out. After this is Blizzard. New pillars not coming out. Sorry to you two.
Let's try to get some of this fire out of these 4 to 5. We're going to get the 4 furthest. 4 furthest on range. Purple back here, guys.
Range 5.
Ah, sorry about
It's coming out in 8 seconds. 8 seconds. Clear your marks and then get ready.
I'll AoE taunt everything. Just grab what you need after. Keep it together, guys. This is still going okay.
Interrupt. Turned boss. Defensive. Range 5.
Give some.
Watch your step.
Clear this on the pillars if you can. That's coming up. It's easier.
Interrupt.
Stormlash needs a lot of love, guys. A lot of love on Opal and Stormlash. Make sure you soak this.
Let's clear this one. We got pillars coming up right after. Let's go up as much as we can. So here comes pillars.
Watch your step.
This blizzard, this blizzard, please clear as much as possible.
Defensive.
You may need to pop a defensive to be dipping so much, so careful.
Range 5.
Spread. Pillars.
Alright, range on diamond. We're going to be clearing in 2 seconds here. Yep, here it comes. Foot on me, diamond.
Stormlash still needs love. Don't soak. Don't forget to soak.
Good job on the pillars there, guys. We need to even out the HP, guys.
Get him up.
Range 5. Watch your step.
Spread out. New pillars.
On down here.
Stormlash. Can somebody get an interrupt? Thank you. Clear as much as possible. Everybody should be soaking. Make sure you're soaking.
Range 5.
Spread. They're coming out.
Defensive.
Primal Blizzard, clear a lot here.
Spread.
In the blizzard's icy breeze. Cool.
Defensive. Range 5.
Keep it together, guys. One's dead. Try and even this damage out as much as possible. Still.
Oliver can't move.
We're sorry.
Smash! Taunt boss. Range 5.
Just stay spread here, guys, and kill it.
Interrupt. Defensive.
I'll take it.
Clean.
Clean.
You will know my wrath.
Ooh, look at that thing.
Thanks in advance for that that trinket there, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. I'll give you guys some kind of Venmo or something.
So are we going Dathi or Terros?
We're going Terros. While I take care of the trash a bit more than you, I'll send you a link for Terros. Just figure out what we're doing movement-wise, and lore. Wait, is that? Sorry, gotta.
Thank you for res.
Gotta find you first. There. Figure out our movement, the pattern, on how we're gonna deal with the movement there, just so you know what to expect.
Inventory is full.
I rolled for this, but at the same time, I already have a 408. I think I should be giving this to somebody else. So
Yeah,
I'll go to
the
next.
second person in line is Nikolai.
Okay. I'm sorry, you're third, Mython. I don't know if you were looking at that, but that wasn't much prettier than last time either.
Welcome to the Dragon Isles. It's too far away.
We got this, Wonkus.
Vampiric Trace.
So you like smashing all the pillars at once?
Yeah, we're doing all pillars at once, then tank kind of steps over to the left, but when on the second beam. But we're gonna, since we're gonna have markers on top of our heads, we're kind of gonna be the stack point for melee, so it's really important that we position where we want that bait to be together, just so there's no confusion.
So do you do it each tank takes 2 lines and then talk slot?
Yeah. Nothing changes there.
Is there enough room in the MRT note for Nairi's spreadsheet?
Still find out. It's really dependent on if Nairi's like, screw this, I ain't doing this shit. Yeah, go. Yeah, you're fine. We'll get to Terros and then we'll take a break before we start pulling. And I'll point you guys in the direction of the Mythic Raid team just to make sure you guys have a look at the video I sent Lore in case you haven't already. It's going to give you a good insight on the movement I expect, on what I expect for Terros. So I know it's your break, but bring your cell phone with you or something and take a look.
Yeah,
What about labor laws?
What's that?
Mark's breaking all the pillars at once. It's basically the thing we started doing on Group 2, where we started going more to the right to make the puddles on Hero.
Yeah, pretty much. So basically, we're going to do the big circle. We're going to be doing one line. Tank does his line, but it's super important, basically, after that we become the stack point for everybody to be baiting the second circle that comes out. Avoid that towards the right. Then we regroup in the middle again for the mythic debuff that pops up, and we step away from that because basically that spawns pillars under you that hurt like hell. But instead of just spawning one, we're spawning like 15, so... Well, 9 precisely, but still too much for you to survive. Elite World Quest, you were saying? I don't know, I think it's the ones that have a
There's one that's down at the bottom in Ishkara, where it's like Rescue Imbu or something like that. In Azure's band.
If you hover your mouse over the work quest and its name is blue, then it works. It's an elite work quest. But if it's a white name,
yeah, there's a small golden thing around it as well.
What do you mean by a white name?
Hey.
It means a privileged.
Isn't it in this case not privileged?
Let's change the narrative.
They're trying to.
Inventory is full.
Yeah, it was definitely something. Sorry, Reen. I suck.
Yeah.
I had 2 shields on going and still.
He was like, yeah, I know.
I don't have my taunt on my bar because of last fight, so.
What?
Yeah, I have like taunt opal or taunt fire.
Oh, okay. Did you make macros just for that fight?
I did.
Much easier that way.
Yeah, it was fine on heroic, but there was too much to manage on mythic to be able to figure out.
That's on taunting one of the other basically instantly.
Crafting orders are back.
Nice. Did you need it?
Oh god. Oh no, god.
Is there that one?
It's too far away.
I just see a glowing blue guy over there, and I'm like, he's gonna get that right into them.
I got yeeted.
Yep, I knew that was gonna happen.
What the heck, Reen? They want you dead? You got res and they came for you. they just want you dead, Reen. Yeah.
Something just jumped on me. I didn't even see it.
Oh, those guys.
Alright, let's take a break.
Alright, you said you posted it?
I posted it in Mythic. I posted it in Mythic Team. If you scroll up a bit, I'll post it again actually, just to make it easy. Copy message. No. Oh, great.
Quick, so I can make myself an enchant.
That didn't
You
work.
said it was break, right?
Yeah. I did.
Debating if I want to do frozen or rip buff on my weapon.
It's in my mail, Nuclei. Give me a second. My bags are full. Wait, what? It's not in my bag. I gotta get back to bosses.
Hey, do we want the alchemical flavor pocket in the weapon craft? Should we save that for like another armor?
It really
Depending on the
depends.
weapon. Because there's not a whole lot of weapons to get.
Wait, oh, Mrs. Mythic, I know you did it, right? You added it to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the Fang one, like, really sucked.
It's still recharging.
Excuse me. Thank you, Belle.
Which time? I'm worried.
7.
Quest didn't give me enough. I was doing another one. It's so stupid.
Damn it, I followed you all this way, and this was the wrong way.
I thought you were following me to escort me to give me more speed and carry me and make this quicker. You were just trying to get to Terros?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you have that the reset cooldowns for utility. I don't know what it. Do you know what I mean? There's 3 minutes to reduce or remove. What's it called? Goddamn.
Time spiral.
Yes, where I can use a movement ability. Don't use it yet, but I want to try something out in 2 seconds. Is it a cast thing? Can you pop it now? Okay. Nice. I wasn't sure if it cleared my heroic leap or something else.
Yeah.
Thank you. A new Clyde. I come bearing gifts.
I would summon you, but I always have priority first of all. 1 second of all. I intend to trade. It's value.
Is the lot portal open by chance?
I don't know.
Well,
There is a lot portal.
There. Could you ask Songalorf real quick?
Yes, sir.
And I think even if I use it when you have it up already, it just gives you like a free one that you can use, so then it won't put your other one on cooldown.
Tell me when you have it on cooldown, then off cooldown. I want to see.
Okay, it's like 55 seconds.
Right. Mythin, if you don't accept that summon, we don't have summons.
Yep, I know.
No. Well, I mean, we summoned you. You didn't know it expired. I was just letting you know.
It expired. I still have 40 seconds.
No, I'm saying over here the stone disappeared.
Oh.
Alright, I can use it now.
Okay, go.
Mailbox up if people need it.
Yeah, I had 2 charges. I'd be curious to know a list of what it does. Like, does it do roar? Does it do windrush?
It's just all personal movement.
Okay,
it
so
would
it's
be like sprint and stuff like that.
okay.
Yeah, there's something for everyone.
Yeah, there is. I just don't know what they are. I'm assuming it's probably an extra blink for you. I was just curious if it would do roar and windrush totem.
No.
No, it's only like the personal ones.
Mm-hmm. Were you trying to grab Mythin and you accidentally grabbed me? I feel like I jumped into that.
Right there.
I honestly, I was just like pressing buttons on my keyboard. I wasn't even trying to do that. I just had you targeted and I pressed my button.
How much time left on the break?
1:30.
Okay, thanks. I just need to get it in chat.
You're good.
What are these Vantis runes, new Vantis runes called?
We're not popping one on this tonight, but they are called Ventus Rune. And then you just look for the ones that are associated to this. They're stars. It's going to be easy to spot.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking augment runes. Did you have particular augment runes you were expecting?
I mean, I expect people to use the Veiled Augment runes from Shadowlands at the minimum. And when we're really close to a kill, I'll ask people to swap to the good stuff.
What's the good stuff called?
They are called
Draconic Augment Ruin.
Yeah, Draconic. They're expensive though. That's why they're 2,000 a pop. So it's.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah,
God.
if you can come with just the veiled augments and then try and do some things to get some Draconic after that. Yeah, the runes right now is a good reason for you to have an alt that tanks, and just do heroic and normals and stack up. Yeah, you're good, well. Help me summon really quickly, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Polark.
Yeah.
Can you fix the Wayfear Totem?
I was, but Jesme wasn't in the group yet.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll do it in a
Always
second.
blaming it on me.
Yeah, I looked and there was no warrior to place. I was like, come on, dude, you taking your time with that enchant?
You're so nice, Bullock. You summoned yourself, but not Wits or Nairi.
Yeah, it's because I had to leave. These guys can do it while while I go grab this and not slow down the road. Alright, so hopefully you guys had a moment to look at that video. Basically, it's just how we're going to move. Oh, come on. There's assist. There's Jess. And there's that guy. I'll remove markers on the people that don't need them. Alright, so if you looked at the video, there's a few key points, and there's a lot of baiting going around. The points for stack are mainly going to be tanks, and I'll make sure to communicate that properly when that happens. But basically, there's a lot of moving to... So the only moment that it doesn't matter where you go, left or right, is after the slam with the pillars. So we're not doing left and right pillars anymore. We're just doing one straight line of pillars. We're all breaking them at the same time. When you guys get out of that big circle, you can go left or right. Doesn't matter. Tank afterwards will be stack point for the next circle. That circle is super important to avoid on the right because that's when you're baiting. And then we move back to the left. We stay stacked. And there's the mythic debuff that pops up. And you guys are going to have to get really used to that timing. But it really happens quickly. Mythic debuff, the moment it comes out, it's already, if you're on top of somebody, you're already getting rid of it. So those pillars under you are going to be coming really quickly. May need a few pulls to get used to that, but that's okay. And we're going to avoid to the left, and we're going to reposition and rinse and repeat. Hurry and Whits, you two will be in the back, not stacked with the group. You two are the ones that are probably going to be maybe healing a bit more through those while we do things. You two just need to clear whenever you're comfortable. There's no rush for you to clear, but you do want to clear and avoid the pillars that comes from under you. So you guys, you two can be stacked in the back. You two are the only people stacked in the back. The rest of you, range and melee, you're all up front on the tanks. Lust is on pull. Here's some food. Refresh your flasks. Take a look at the note as well. Nairi put up a note with a lot of stuff in there. You want to make sure you see what's going on so you know what you got to do and have a good idea of when you got to do it.
Yeah, the other thing is I put all the movement in there. So we use the movement to run out of the first slam and then run out of the mythic debuff upheaval thing. So there's not like a slam on the note that I could put it on. So anytime, so like while your Wind Rush totem is first, you need to drop that like about 5 seconds before, so that you can help run out of the first little slam, and it should be up still for the mythic debuff run out part 2. So each one of those, there's a Wind Rush and any roar, same thing. All those should go up like 5 seconds before they actually go off. And if you guys
So
have
like
that
when the little pillars come out as well, like that's what you're when like the
So no, there's the big circle with the pillars are coming out. We're avoiding that, but after that, there's another circle that doesn't have pillars. When we move to the right, and the thing from the roof drops, the brown thing, and we move instantly left. It's that sequence. So you want to be roaring or dropping the Wind Fury totem before the big circle drops, so that you can do the moving to the right, instantly avoid the thing that's dropping from the roof, so that you can restack for the mythic debuff and then move away from the mythic debuff. All that sequence I just explained literally happens in like 4 seconds.
Okay. That's what you're saying during that moment, during that time.
Yeah. So like for example, your roar is listed at 248 on the mythic debuff.
Right.
The slam we need to avoid and we want to roar out is like at 243 or so. So
Okay, I see what you're
there.
saying. Yeah, you have it assigned to the actual debuff, but we need the roar slightly before to placement.
Yeah, the spreadsheet doesn't have the actual slam, so
yeah, I got you.
need to do
No
it
worries.
right
I'll see about 3 to 5 seconds prior.
Yeah, and we'll voice it out to help as well. Let's get some pulls in just to start getting used to that. Like I mentioned, tank is going to be stack of stack point, and I'll make sure to mention the stack moments, and the movement as well. It's mostly going to be moon. Triangle should be on top of me as well. Obviously, avoid the tank mechanic as usual though.
Yeah, hailstones, please.
You just ruined his opener.
5, 4.
I'm sorry you had to
3,
live that, Nathan.
2, 1.
One line. Make sure everybody's soaking this.
Watch your
As soon as you drop, get out. With the tank
Defensive.
mechanic, as soon as this is done, restack on moon. Restack now. Restack now. Shattering impact is basically here. You're going to be to your do movement. So do movement now. As soon as this pops, we're avoiding right. So we're baiting right now. You see this shit drops right now, and then we regroup, infuse fallout, and then we avoid the pillars that are coming up. So let's reset this right now. This comes really quickly, so we'll do a few resets really quickly just to get in the groove of this. On that second one, you really have to make sure you're baiting right, or else all the shit's gonna pop up on the left. Just jump in the floor, guys, in the hole. Let's reset these quickly.
Watch your step.
When that happened, I was gonna say, "Wait, guys, you're on the right."
I'm probably going to be resetting these really quickly so we can get a few reps in on just that little sequence right there, because that's literally the whole fight. There's one other thing, which is on Annihilation Change, but right now, if we figure that, we've got 90% of the fight figured out. So we're going to do a lot of quick resets if I see some people get a struggle on it. So just jump in the hole.
Watching that video during break, I mean, it was only a few minutes, but it definitely was really simple to figure out. So if nobody's watched it, or if you haven't, I definitely recommend, because it's pretty easy to figure out after watching it.
Yeah, if we're gonna do that, I'll just drop a crap in face.
Oh no, it's fine. Let's do it right.
I don't eat the crap you teach. Eat the other one.
Yeah, I don't know what this guy was thinking.
Yeah,
Some things never change.
Some people would want you to get that.
The first one guy is like, get a step aside, people, and the other one wants to feed us crap. I don't know what these subs are doing.
Oh yeah, good question. Are we using Vantage on this?
No, we're not. probably going to Ventus on. We're gonna just prog this tonight, and we're gonna Ventus on
5,
Raz on Thursday.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody should be soaking this. Try and make sure this is brought a bit more up front for melee, just so they can soak. Avoid this. And everybody on moon now. Everybody on moon. Everybody on moon. The only exception is Shuri and Whiz. As soon as this happens, so movement now, we're moving right.
Watch your step.
Moving right. Instantly moving back left. Go. Stack, 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 stack. Instantly moving. There we go. And we reset. Oh shit, that's me. My bad. I killed people there. Yeah, let's reset this. Let's do that again. Quick and easy. But it's always that sequence, so you guys did that perfectly. I just screwed up the tank part afterwards.
Watch your step.
The only thing I would change is the one that you can move, the circle you can move with. If you're moving, that circle follows you. Try and bring it a bit more up front, just so that melee. I know that hitbox is huge, but you don't want to be too far back. Jiraisu's bench, holy. Terros does not like being a progger. Yeah,
Right.
I was too distracted by what you guys did.
Shitty Feast is still up. Don't pick it.
Alright, rinse, repeat. Let's go.
Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic. Versatility. Blech.
We're not being sarcastic. Now he knows.
It's a soup, not porridge.
Mythin, you good?
I'm still using augment runes for this or no?
For a few, yeah, you guys can drop them. Good question.
I'm broke. This weapon cost me too much money.
Whose problem is that?
Fucking stupid crafting bullshit.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh dear.
Ow. Yeah, we spoke about it on council.
Defensive.
I probably killed. So stack on moon, stack on moon. Movement now. Going right. Instantly going back left. Stack on moon again, and move. New things coming up, watch it. And restack. Rock blast coming in. Let's stack it on moon. You do not want to be too far right. On moon, guys. We need a gap on the right side. If we don't have a gap, we can't avoid the thing on the left.
Watch your step.
Alright, so tank sound. Stack on moon, please. Stack on moon. On moon. Not triangle. On moon. There you go. We need a gap on the right side. If we don't, we can't avoid this. And going back left. Rinse and repeat. Let's go. Let's kill ourselves. And we lost half the people already.
Brian, that was your movement? I don't know if you have the note on. I don't know if you have. Do you have the Windrush totem?
I do. I just.
Yeah. No.
So I'm going to stress the point of stacking on moon and not being off. The reason for that is we need to make sure that we have enough room on the right to be able to actually go and do what we got to do. If we're too far right, we won't have room on the right to go and bait those, and we'll just be really struggling there. So keep that in mind. When we go right and we come back in the middle, try and stack really, really tight, really, really quickly on moon, because otherwise what's going to happen is we're going to have some stragglers that didn't get rid of their mythic debuff, and we're going to get extra sets of pillars that spawn on the right, on the left side. So we can avoid that just by doing that sequence really, really tight and quickly. So stay on moon as much as possible. Repair bot behind.
The following tank tank slam, you're gonna or whatever. Yeah, I guess it's tank slam. You're gonna stand in the middle, and we regroup. Is that right now?
Tank slam. Tank slam. Yeah, I should be avoiding the group. I should be stepping out of the group right now. But I'm losing sight of it.
Polar, can you pick something more colorful than moon?
Yeah. What do you want?
Nipple. Can we do
probably like orange or blue?
a nipple would be.
It's confirmed. Bullock doesn't like nipples.
I don't.
No, he just likes square nipples.
It's hip to be square.
5.
Feel sorry for his
4,
wife.
No, I like my wife's nipples. The other nipples are the problem. Alright, we're good here. One line.
Watch your step.
Avoid this.
Defensive.
And stack on move. Square, 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 square. This is movement in 3 seconds. Oh, sorry. A bit early, but it's going to be fine. Avoiding right.
Watch your step.
Quickly restack on. And we're avoiding again. Awesome. And reposition.
Defensive.
I'm getting out. Sorry. Watch it. And restack on blue right now. Restack on blue. We want to be baiting for the next one. Avoid this. Doesn't matter which way. Avoid the tank slam. You're slamming them all. Get ready to move in on square. Move in on square now. On square. If you're far right, move on square. Moving right. Movement. Going back. Quickly on square. And move. Honk it. Come back right. Come back right, guys. Come back right. Everybody come back to the square. Come back, Thor. And yeah.
Special coming.
And move. Rinse and repeat. It's the whole fight right now.
Target you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. that's the other, you know, that 10% I said, you know, there's a 10% that we need to figure out. That's it. Reset, guys. So that first phase, it's going to repeat 4 times. The only other thing that we need to adapt to is when we do the annihilation, we have to regroup really quickly because there's another tank mythic debuff, and then we just go back into the groove. So that was all of it. That's what happens when the tank screws it up and kills people. It's great.
That one should be a gate out of annihilation. I don't know. Somebody roared. And that first mythic debuff, we're not gonna have movement. It's just gonna be natural run out.
Right. There's not much damage going out before.
Yeah, I roared because I didn't see another way. So
yeah, it's gateway.
I figured mine was gonna be a.
We can gate. We should be able to gate every single annihilation.
We should be, yeah. So Mythin, after we basically after we plant and when I call for bait, that's when you want to be dropping your gateway. If everybody's already on square, it should be an easy, just use your gateway control shard. And if we do that, one thing to note, do not move after you use the gate. So one thing is, if people actually start moving towards there instead of using the gate, we're not stacked up. So everybody using that gate, do not move when you get to the other end of the gate. For those that did Painsmith, you know how painful it is not to move, but you know you can do it. Just got to be focused on it. Gateway, don't use it. Don't move. Once that debuff comes out, everybody just instantly moves. I'll give you a bit of time to eat.
Thank you.
Gate after 4th tank slam, technically. Every 4th tank slam.
128 is when annihilation is.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, online.
Watch your step.
Watch the tank slam.
Defensive.
Everybody on square. Everybody on square. Movement now. We're avoiding right, guys. Right.
Watch your step.
And go back. Restack on really quickly. Restack, restack, restack. Move. Watch it. There's going to be a new one. You two do it. You two do it.
Defensive.
Sorry, that's my bad. I should be moving left. And restack on square.
Watch your step.
Get out. Tank does his thing. Everybody on square now. On square. Moving right. Movement now.
Watch your step.
And go back. Stack on square quickly, 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 and move. Alright, let's reset this.
Lead near triangle.
I didn't hear that, Nari?
We had a dead. Rian was dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Special coming.
We might be able to audible one of the. Never mind.
No, we're tight on movement. Anybody uses their movement. We don't have another option.
Right.
The only option we'd have is personal movement. So if you're dead and it's supposed to be your cooldown movement, just call it out so that people can use personal movement. That's the only. Yeah, you're fine, Mythin. I kind of thought about it, but too late.
Nairi, it lasts 15 seconds. Some talents like add an extra second or two, but that's about it.
Sorry. AI, please. Thank you. Some people are still avoiding left, by the way, after that shattering impact. Super important to avoid right side.
3, 2, 1.
Bring that up. One line. Good.
Watch your step. Defensive.
On blue, on blue, on blue. I don't have my, I don't see things. We're avoiding right.
Watch your step.
Quickly back left as soon as that slams. Go. On blue, on blue, on blue, on blue, on blue.
Target you.
Left. Avoid it. Watch it. There's one more. Maybe. Nope.
Defensive.
I keep killing. Okay, so.
We also should tighten up quicker, everybody else.
Yeah, people aren't tight, and I'm distracted by.
Theoretically, you need to just barely move now. Obviously,
watch your step.
But everyone else should just reset.
I should be overcompensating. Yeah. But right now I'm forgetting about it because I'm too focused on everything else. Do you want to take the first set, Lore?
Sure.
One thing I'm noticing, guys, is it's not as tight on blue as I'd like it to be. Especially the regrouping for the mythic debuff. That's the one that's super important. You really have to make sure that you're stacked together. Some people are a bit off, a bit behind, but you're left with a pair of stacks after that aren't removed because of that. If we really all pixel stack, we don't live that. We can just avoid and just continue the fight like nothing happened. So just try and be wary of that. Also, shattering impact hits the floor. The moment that hits the floor, then you can start moving back left. Even if you didn't see the shit spawn on the right side, just start moving as soon as you see that that shit on the floor hit. The brown stuff will spawn on the right side if you're not moving too early. I'll know if you move too early, but if you move on that impact, you're gonna be okay. This fight's fun.
So in that part when the spikes go up, guys, don't go too far to the left because I'm gonna go even farther left to avoid you guys with the second line.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, online.
Watch your step. Toned force.
On blue, on blue, on blue. Movement. And we're going right.
Watch your step.
As soon as it lands, go. On blue.
Target you. Toned force.
Should be around blue right now, guys. We got 2 healers down. We'll reset a bit later.
Watch your step. Defensive.
On blue, on blue, on blue. Avoid right back a bit.
Watch your step.
Oh, we're good. We got a gap. And go. Everybody stack. Everybody stack. Good.
Don't go too far to the left, guys.
And
defensive.
And now we regroup and we bait. This is technically the gate. Everybody should be stacked on blue right now, ready for that gate. Do not move as soon as you gate. Do not move. Just wait. As soon as you see the thing, the pushback is okay. Now move. And rinse and repeat positions. And let's reset.
Watch your step.
So the knockback is okay there, by the way. Don't get baited to be moving afterwards. If everybody's getting knocked back, the stack is going to stay together. Obviously, hurry and who hits. You want to get out when you gate. I know you guys were dead there, but I'm just throwing that out there.
Another thing it looked like, the Annihilation was baited a decent amount in front of some of the pools, so as the fight goes on, I feel like once we get around to that 4th and final one, we're going to have a decent amount of skill already taken, so just kind of need to...
Yeah, some people moved too early on the Annihilation, so we had to compensate a lot more left than typically we need to. We're always going to get a bit in phase 4, but we can definitely minimize if people don't move too early. Wits and hurry, you two behind. Just wait for everybody else to clear. Make sure front's clear, and then you can clear yours in the back. There's no rush for you two at all.
Just have one of them doing healing cooldowns a lot, so like hurry's trying to.
5, 4,
and it's kind of,
3,
I don't know, I'm trying to find a good spot for
1. Watch your step.
Alright, avoid it. Regroup on blue. Oh no, blue's not there. Give me a second. Arcs. Alright, chattering movement, avoiding right.
Watch your step.
Good. And go back. We're still good here.
Target.
Alright, moving up.
Defensive.
Oh no.
Okay.
I shouldn't have taken that. I don't know why I taunted there. I also killed the healers, I think. We should be moving to blue. Make sure you got one line. Good.
You're raiding right.
On blue, on blue. There's a gap up front and right, yeah.
Watch your step.
As soon as it drops, go. And stack on blue quick.
Target.
Now move. And now we're baiting.
Torn first.
So no annihilations going out?
The annihilation's going out right now, so everybody should be stacked here. Gateway as soon as it comes out.
Special coming.
Okay, yeah, that
You
ain't
don't,
too
and
bad.
then you don't move here. Just wait. Stay stacked.
Target.
Now move. And rinse and repeat. Let's reset this.
Watch your step.
Oh, did I already check? I didn't. No. Come on, boy. Wits, here's a repair.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Defensive.
Oh, I had aggro. I stole aggro by mistake. I don't even have taunt on my bars. Just bait right. Let's do what we usually do. Sorry. Yeah, just reset. I wasn't paying attention to my threat. Sorry guys, a few adjustments needed here. It's Nari's favorite Ryukora.
I believe it is, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Defensive.
Alright, on blue, on blue. Everybody on blue. Movement, we're voting right.
Watch your step.
And go. On blue, 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 blue.
Target you.
Don't go too far left, guys.
Defensive.
And regroup.
Still one debuff with a melee.
Go in the back and clear it.
Watch your step.
Regroup on blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, guys, blue. Some people are too far right.
Watch your step.
On blue.
Target you.
Good.
Don't go too far left.
Get him up. Get him up now.
Turned boss.
This is gate. Try and do it as quick as possible. Gate's up.
Special coming.
Don't move.
Target you.
Awesome.
Watch your step.
Still one debuff.
Defensive.
Sorry, on blue. I didn't. Blue, 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 blue. Readjust quick. Readjust,
Watch your
readjust.
step.
Good. And go back. Regroup.
Target you.
Move. Don't follow blue.
Defensive.
And regroup. One line.
Watch
Good.
your step.
Watch the tank blast. And on blue quickly. Blue quickly. Some people are too far right. Thank you. Movement.
Watch your step.
On blue.
Target you.
And move.
Alright, don't go too far.
Turned boss.
This is bait for gate. Everybody here for gate. Clear your debuff, somebody.
Special coming.
Stay groups.
Target you.
And let's
There
reset
was
this.
your
Let's reset. I want to have more people into that third one.
Watch your step.
Always at the back, but rarely someone comes to clear.
It's more of Hurry is your partner. If Hurry is dead, we need a backup to help you out there. So if Hurry is dead, Hurry, call it out. Cass, you're gonna be the one going to help him in the back. Is that okay?
Yeah.
If you're dead, we'll just appoint somebody else. All right, eat up. Ready? Check.
I'm really summoned.
You're good. Repairs are still up if you need them. One more person in the back, please. We need Casatella and Hurry.
Yeah, I'll be there in 3 seconds.
Freaking druids.
Pretty quick for the most part.
One thing I want to address really, it's not a huge detail. But let's imagine this is the big shattering impact. I see a lot of people going left still. Please go right. That's the first thing. We do not want to be having drops on the left side. But also, I see some people overcompensating. You want to keep it as tight as possible, especially on the first one. The first one, whatever we do in the first one, we will live the fruits of that in phase 4. So especially on the first one, try and keep it as close to the circle as possible. On the subsequent ones, we should have a far edge. Try and use the far edge as much as possible. Typically, I'll try and have that shattering impact close enough that we don't have to run too far. But we want to manage, especially the first puddles that we drop. Try not to overcompensate on the right so that they're not too spread out. We can probably start ruining again, guys. Small ones.
Five.
Oh, shit.
4.
All right. I see. All right, lion.
Watch your step.
Watch the
Defensive.
Watch the tank slam. Group on blue. Group on blue. Movement now. Going right, guys.
Watch your step.
Go. And stack.
Target you.
Yeah, move. There's one more. There's one more.
Defensive.
All right. Blue should be good right now for the blast. Got one line done.
Watch your step.
Avoid the tank. And blue. Blue. Guys, you're too far right. Left, please. Move left. Blue.
Watch your step.
Thank you. And move back. Cast. Take up with the back.
Target you.
I don't have the thing. Whoever's got the thing in the middle, come and touch that. There you go.
Take it, hurry. Yeah, take it. Annihilation, everybody stack on blue right now. Quits and hurry, you two are the only ones moving out.
Special coming. Target
and
you.
move. Awesome. One line.
Watch your step.
Watch the tank mechanic. And stack on blue.
Watch your step.
And go. Blue.
Target you.
And going left.
Don't move too far left, guys.
Defensive.
I'm gonna move that more.
Yeah, sorry. Let's reset this. No, let's reset. Still having people going left, guys. Still having people not pixel stacking. I'm super adamant on the pixel stacking for blue. Because if I have two guys that are too far right and that circle spawns on them, we have no room to be moving and to go drop the baits. So it's super important for you guys to be on blue just so we have room to run after that shattering impact. Make sure you run out, run back in, and stack on blue really quickly, please. I'm also seeing a lot of people moving and not using the gate. Make your life easy and use the gate, please. It's a click of a button. You're going to be in the right position. The only two that should be gating and moving afterwards is Switz and Hurry. Everybody else. The Smite toy? I don't know. What's it called?
Memory of Smite or something like that. Yeah, Mr. Smite's brass compass.
I do not. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a Smite one and there's another one.
Quits and rain, eat up. Hurry, repair.
Why doesn't the augment Nern do a blood splattering?
I don't know.
Because it's
Oh,
not
it changed
a blood
way
one.
back in Shadowlands.
Yeah, blood and things.
It's 2023, and too many people will probably get offended.
Probably, yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
Alright. Do not stand on the pillars. I'm moving with this, but you make sure you avoid it. Stack on blue. Stack on blue. Movement. And right.
Watch your step.
And go. Regroup on blue. Quick, 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 quick.
Target you.
And move.
Move out, block. To the left.
Yeah.
Defensive.
One line.
Watch your step.
Avoid the tank slam, and you can already start stacking on blue, guys. Stack on blue. On blue, on blue, on blue, on blue, on blue, on blue, Lore. Lore, thank you. Move. And we're going right.
Watch your step.
And regroup quickly. On blue,
Target you.
and left. Still a pair, watch out. Get rid of it. Stack on blue right now. Stack on blue, everybody. And gateway. This is going to be gateway into the other position. Do not move.
Special coming.
You can stay here. The knockback is okay.
Target
and
you.
move. Get him up as soon as you
Watch
can.
your step.
Oh shit. Watch it, guys.
Defensive.
And on blue. Adjust. And right. Movement.
Watch your step.
Hurry. Yeah.
And go back. Restack, 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 restack.
Target you.
And move again.
Defensive.
We're solid,
Someone in
guys.
the mid, run back and touch. There you go.
Good. Bring it in. We're good. One line.
Watch your step.
Avoid the tank.
I'm stuck.
We love you anyways. On blue, on blue, on blue, on blue. Hurry, you should be in the back with the healer probably. Or with wits, and move back really quickly. And move away.
Target you.
Everybody's stack on blue right now. You can honk. There's one more, yeah.
Special coming.
I'm gonna have the sofa put.
Did you forget the gateway? Yeah. What's that, sorry? Alright, I'll remind you for the bait. Reset, guys.
Watch your step.
Sorry, didn't want to sound
I realize there's a note, but it's like 6 pages long and it covers half my screen.
Do you have
If you guys get, you can ignore the note. Get the weak aura, it'll tell you when your stuff is coming up and you can ignore the note. Like you can literally minimize the note and it'll just tell you 12 seconds before that your thing is coming up. That weak aura I linked in Mythic team.
Yeah, it's a bit I'll relink it.
Yeah, I guess it's a while back. So
Should have wrote there just a few seconds before. I was asked if it was coming out.
I sincerely did not realize the timing, so I can't answer that.
Was the question that we missed Aurora at the end there? Or
If it was too late, that was his question.
No, not the second, not Harry's, but mine. I think it was like 5 seconds before, as the slam was coming out. I just was wondering if it should be like a little bit before people start moving. I think it should last in duration, so I probably will do it like 7 seconds before.
Yeah.
The mythic debuff. Yeah, I will do it.
It seemed good. Yeah. I mean, I didn't notice not being quick for that one. I can't tell. There's some the roars. I know Oliver and Jess. Make sure you guys are doing yours at the right time. I don't really know exactly. I just hear them kind of going off strangely. So Jess, yeah, we need yours for the mythic debuff damage. Obviously, not the same time as roar. And then Oliver, make sure you hit it for the tank slam when we're about to explode the pillars.
All right. I'm going to start minimizing a bit the talk. I was saying a whole lot, but I'll try and reduce so I can adjust on the other things. You guys should start understanding the pattern, but I'll call for movement and right and things like that. Stack. But one line.
Watch your step. Defensive.
On blue.
Watch your step.
And go back. Regroup quick.
Target
and
you.
move.
Or go out farther.
Defensive.
And regroup. Got a good gap here for that rock class. One line.
Watch your step.
On blue, on blue. There's a gap up front on right. And move.
Watch your step.
And move back really quickly.
Target you.
And move. There's another in melee popping up. Watch it.
Taunt first.
And on blue right now. Everybody on blue. This is gateway.
Special coming.
Do not move. Let the pushback happen. It's okay.
Target you.
And move. Bring it right. One line. Good.
Watch your step. Defensive.
On blue.
One down there.
Watch your step.
Try to get that pillar now.
Yeah, I will. Regroup on blue. You guys are running left.
Target you.
Yeah, just go ahead and move to left, guys. Don't go back right. He's gonna get that pillar.
Defensive.
Good. Readjust. This gap is good.
Watch your step.
We're going right back in that gap, guys. After. And on blue. On blue. Get him out.
Watch your step.
Move, move, move. Regroup on blue quick.
Target
And move. This is going to be bait for annihilation on the right over here, guys. New gates down.
Someone needs to move out and soak the quits.
Somebody go out with quits. Come on, let's go. Good. On blue right now. Quit.
Special
Gates come down. Good. Do not move from this.
Target you.
We're doing all right. One line. Careful, guys. This making that wasn't a line.
Defensive.
And I killed people. All right, let's reset this.
Watch your step.
We get more pillars as we go, I think, right?
We get one extra every time.
So you can the pillars in the back don't need to be in the circle. You can go out behind.
It's more important to have a straight line, yeah. Because the healers were, I mean, just having one pillar up. Maybe Rian, I'm not even paying attention right now. We're still, but maybe a bit. The pillars, if there's one up, it really puts a lot of strain on the healers that we're trying to avoid. So, got to make sure those are in a straight line. If you have that pillar on you, like you said, get out of the circle. Worst case scenario, I'd rather have a straight line and be able to hit them all than to have one just straggling. Also, that means when we're doing that rock blast, I'm typically trying to where we position on the rock blast doesn't matter as much on the grand scheme of things. So I'm going to typically be positioning that rock blast as much as possible where there's a vertical gap where you guys can go with a longer line if needed. So keep that in mind.
Could I
Get lock rocks, please?
I think we were behind people.
Yeah, I think so too. It's getting a lot better in P1 and P2. There's just still a lot of things that aren't super tight. If we tighten those up, people are going to get comfortable with movement as well. It's definitely going to help.
2, 1.
Alright, one line. Good.
Watch your step. Defensive.
On blue. Movement. One right.
Watch your step.
Back to blue.
Target you.
Get him up.
Defensive.
Get Nari up, please. Thank you. This gap here is fine for rock blast. One line.
Watch your step.
On blue. Moving right.
Watch your step.
And back. On blue, on blue. Moving left.
Target you.
Good. And we're going back right to bait. Gateway on blue.
What's this thing on my head?
Watch it, guys, watch it. That's what it is.
Special coming.
Do not move. Got the pushback, that's fine.
Target
now
you.
Move. One line.
Watch your step. Defensive.
Tried foe.
Reset this, guys.
Watch your step.
Yeah, did we have that big circle a little too close to the wedge on the other side?
I don't think so.
Well, I tried to go right, right, like out of the big circle. I
Yeah.
tried to go right, but there was no room to go right.
Okay.
It was the wedge.
We can try and be careful with that. The movement on those doesn't matter. You can go left on those. There's no the reason we're going right on the shattering impact is because there's going to be some shit falling from the sky in like 2 seconds. Okay. There's nothing falling from the sky. So this is really a disperse, and then we regroup to really have that tight sequence.
Okay.
So you can pick your side there. It doesn't matter. Also, I think some people are still staying close to those pillars in the middle. Tank is not going to be on top of it when it starts. If you have that if you're not on top of those pillars, and that concussive slam is suddenly on top of you, definitely don't try and compensate. It's the tank's job to make sure he's on the pillars. If you're in line with the pillars, and the tank slam is not there yet, it's gonna come on you and it's gonna come down on you. So you do have to keep that in mind. There's been some late movement on the concussive slam hitting the pillars, but also taking some people down. That's just a small adjustment that needs to be done, but that's definitely something you want to look out for. This, to those that did Painsmith, this is kind of a Painsmith Dan where it needs to be super tight, super consistent, and it's a nice DPS check, but we're definitely getting better at it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step. Defensive.
Alright, I'm blue. Movement.
Watch your step.
And go. On blue.
Target you.
There's gonna be another one.
Move out more.
Defensive.
Cast, go in the back. There's a guy that you want to stack with. Good. On blue for Rocket Blast. Give yourself some room in the back to create that line.
Watch your step.
On blue, guys. Blue, 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 blue. Adjust.
Watch your step.
And go back.
Target
And move left. There's one more that's gonna happen. Watch it. Take it. On blue, there's a gateway.
Special coming.
Don't move. Get a knockback, that's okay.
Target you.
And now. There's a pair coming, there's a pair as well. Go in the back and help that after. Wait.
Watch your step. Defensive.
Oh, got it. Alright, on blue.
Watch your step.
Go back. On blue.
Target you.
There's gonna be another pop-up. Watch it, guys. That line, try and have it happen.
Watch your step.
On blue, guys. It's tight, but it's gonna be on blue. There's a little gap up front on the right. Adjust, please. Movement.
Watch your step.
Just try and make sure we move to the right, please, not the left. Move.
Down.
Yeah.
The hoods, soap.
Casses as well. Wonkus. Gate. New gate's up.
Somebody's still in pair.
Yeah, someone has the soap.
Special coming.
And don't move. Now we spread. Good.
Watch your step.
Alright, one line.
Defensive.
And reset this, guys. Alright, a few things.
Watch your step.
I'm still seeing people bait to the left. It really generates a problem if you are targeted. So keep in mind, you want to bait to the right. If you're struggling to figure out when am I allowed to go left and when am I allowed to go right, just always avoid the big circles on the right. It'll make your life a lot easier. Movement. I'm still seeing some movements not being dropped. I'll do a better job at trying to call the fact that movement is needed, but you need to make sure that you're on top of your roar or your windrush. I don't know which ones. I'm just saying. Lastly, hurry. You should always be in the back with Wits, even when I say for stack. You two are the only exception to that rule. You guys are in your own island. The only time I highly suggest that you stack is when we're baiting the annihilation so that you can gate, and then you are the only exception to move out. But what that will do is not generate that you regroup with people and then you can't clear with Wits and somebody else and we don't know who still has it. That way you two can be really doing your own thing in the back clearing. You just got to make sure you're not in that tank slam. It's all good, Rian. There's a lot going on still. I know we're still getting into the groove of this, but I think we're doing good.
So there's been twice now that, and I know I got to stay in the back with Hoots, but obviously during the big soak, when I get the little pillars, I have to move in. But at that point, for some weird reason, I'm not sure what it is, but I keep getting stuck in between people. I'm not sure if we're all stacking too closely or whatnot, but like pillar reasons, I can't get out of them. I've tried to move left, right, whatever. I don't know if there's just too close in the front, in the back. I don't know, but every time when we go to stack, there's not very many of those pillars up close towards the boss. They're more towards the very end of the soak circle, and it's always been awkward for me, at least, to try to get out of that circle, and I've died pretty much 3 or 4 times throughout the night trying to.
Right.
My understanding is that it actually kind of bumps you. So just position yourself so that it bumps you, like not in between pillars, if that makes sense.
Okay, so you say bumps you. Does that mean it's directional?
Yeah, as far
Okay,
as
so
I know, yeah.
Is that what that means?
It bumps you like backward just a tiny bit. So if you're like in between, just that's why they're not 100% in line. You need to be just
I was about to
slightly.
say I try to line myself up 100%. I don't know if maybe I shouldn't be, but
It's pretty wide, so you have some leeway.
Yeah, my slam covers.
I'm sure you do have some leeway, but I know we've been told to stack in a straight line.
Right,
so
striking a straight line means this is okay. This is a line because I can actually. The problem I had earlier was people were compensating and were really offset, and suddenly I had a marker right here, or like, there was a pattern in the line and everything was here, but that circle is just out of that. So, look at the direction that line's going and make sure there's a central point to it. Make sure you're able to be in that. But if it's squeezing you out right now, being too center may just be too painful or not worth it. There's maybe a
because it's just trying to get out. Really, it's almost been impossible because I've always gotten knocked into another pillar, and then I've used roar a few times out of order to try to correct it, and it still isn't enough because I'm literally.
Right. We definitely didn't, Jess. Maybe on season 4, but.
Yeah, season 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I was gonna say you weren't with us with it when it was actual.
That would have been a one shot.
All right.
Watch your step. Defensive.
On blue. When you're unfrozen, let us know. Movement. We're gonna need that res. I'm just waiting for him to actually be available on blue, and move.
Target you.
As soon as he calls for it, give it to him.
Don't forget to move out more.
Defensive.
On blue is good here. Rock blast.
Watch your step.
On blue. There's a gap in the back if you need movement.
Watch your step.
On blue.
Target you.
And go. Watch it, there's gonna be another pair on the left. Wait for it. Don't go yet, Bella. Now you can. On blue, guys, and bait. There's no gate here, there's no gate, so we're just gonna have to move. Run for it.
Special coming.
Deal with it. And stack on blue right now, guys. Stack on blue, stack on blue, stack on blue, stack on blue.
Target
Good.
you. Watch your step. Defensive.
Let's just reset this, guys.
Watch your step.
To clarify, we're baiting right? Because I feel like every time I'm looking for where to soak and where to stand, it's always been left, and I'm trying to reposition, and then it's just awkward.
Yeah,
So
we're always baiting right.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
There may be some confusion on what you mean by baiting because we're baiting different things. The baiting of the annihilation is baiting right. The baiting of where we bait, like the slam, is on the left to make room for right.
For the roof that we bait. Yeah, he's right. There's a lot of baiting going on.
Yeah, so the tank baits the big frontal when there's no pillars to soak, obviously, to the left. But
Correct.
everyone else, my understanding, is going right. There's no one else going left into the annihilation, correct?
That's correct. But we're also coming out of the mythic debuff. So mythic debuff happened. People are moving left because of that. Tank is going even further left to compensate. And after that, we all regroup towards the annihilation or the next rock blast.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify for the baiting reasons that actually baiting means, besides the tank obviously going the left the one time, the bait should always be going right after the fact, right?
Yeah. On that
As a rule
specific
of thumb.
instance, yeah.
Gotcha. I just wanted to, make sure I had the right understanding.
Correct.
Jesus.
I got to watch you guys do that fight and fast forward. It's really cool, actually.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wonder.
Watch your step. Defensive.
Everybody should
On
have
blue?
been right there.
No, it doesn't matter there.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
That one doesn't matter. After rock flat doesn't matter. And moving right.
Watch your step.
Going back. On blue, on blue.
Target you.
There we go.
Get through the map block.
Defensive.
Let's use this gap here for the rock blast on blue, guys. On blue is okay here. Need a vertical line.
Watch your step.
On blue. Take it.
Watch your step.
Moving. Right. On blue.
Target you.
And move. There's a pair. Finish your pair. And everybody right now on blue, you can honk. On blue, gate here. Gate's a bit... Yeah, it's fine.
Special coming.
And gate, don't move.
Target you.
Great. Awesome. One line.
Watch your step. Defensive.
Alright, on blue, adjust.
Watch your step.
And back. On blue.
Target you.
There's gonna be an...
Defensive.
People on the left, watch out.
Let's come over here for the rock blast on blue. Let's give it some room.
Watch your step.
Avoid this. And on blue right now. Movement.
Watch your step.
And back.
Target you.
And in. And gateway on blue, please.
Taunt burst.
Yeah, we got 4 people down in the healers.
Special
Just reset this.
Watch your step.
Sorry about that early pull there.
You're good. If you don't die, I ain't gonna complain too much. If you die, though, it's your fault.
Note taken.
Don't play with fire. Healer's gonna hate you.
I just have to compliment our amazing healing team. You're all fantastic, wonderful people. I just know I can rely on them so heavily.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Is your nose brown?
Yeah, it is.
Moving wonders to the top of the list here. There
Yeah,
you
see,
go.
yeah. Don't hate
Just-
the player, hate the game. Just saying. You know?
Just moving Bulwark out of the way a little bit here. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Everything's settled.
Did you get a res? Oh, you're too far.
Yeah, I didn't see one. Of course, I'm the only one that did. You know it is. It makes it look like I didn't take it.
There's let's do one more pull, and then I'll say.
He's gonna get it off his chest, guys.
Just say it. You hate me.
I'm
We're
not
gonna wait till after. Jeez, guys,
Yeah.
don't rush it.
Mythin, unless I'm the, well, I mean, typically, I want to try and put that gate as far right as possible on the first one, especially. So if you see some rubble there, don't drop a gateway on X. Try and drop the gateway on X. Make sense?
Sure.
Just go as deep into the pocket as you can. The other ones will line up easily, but the first one's important.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step. Defensive.
Alright, on blue. And movement. Alright.
Watch your step.
And back. On blue.
Target you.
I'm gonna move out more. Shit.
You too?
Yep, we did.
Alright, blue's good.
Watch your step.
Not too far there. Yeah, we won't. Yeah, it's fine.
We're just letting him
target you.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost control there. It's fine.
Taunt boss.
We can just reset this there, guys. Finish it there. No gate. Missed a few movements. Lost a healer. The Glor just that's if you avoid that circle, try and avoid it up front more than far left. At least you'll have less movement. You were just too far for your own sake there.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it there, guys. I think we did a sloppy council kill, but we got that kill, so it was a lot less pulls than last time. So we got it worked out. And Terros, I think we did a lot of good prog. It's a dance that we need to learn, and I know that some people right now their DPS is not there, and it's okay. We're behind on DPS. I'm not worried about it. We're still figuring this fight out, still figuring this dance out. So it's something that'll come with the pulls, the movement, the making sure we pop all the movements and really stack up. That's gonna come. So I'm super pleased with our proc tonight. Thursday we're going for Raz on heroic. So everybody obviously is there, and we'll see you then. Good job, guys.
So yeah, we're gonna be augmenting that damn guy, getting him down.
Yes, bring your augments, bring your Ventus to 3-star. Eventually we're gonna pop the big augments as well on that pull for sure. So come prepared for Thursday. I do think we can kill this on Thursday.
Yeah.
Good stuff,
GG's,
guys.
everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, nice little re-clear. Got a little prog on the boss. Can't be too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also, now that you guys understand the amount of movement or whatever, the pattern to it, it's time to figure out the builds as well. Maybe your builds aren't super optimized for what we're doing.
The city's
Yeah,
finest
there's definitely a lot of
wares.
movement for sure. Kind of moving right to left and whatnot.
Mhm.
Just keep that in mind for sure. Oh, certain abilities.
I wish there was a build that allowed me to move as much as you're requiring, but shit.
Go Frost.
Well, that's why we're providing movement as well.
Frost and Fire are still garbage even after they're nerfed, unless you're literally the top 100 players in the world. Because you go look at logs for any fight, like top 500 logs, you'll see like maybe a dozen Fire or Frost,
Yeah.
and then the rest is pure arcane.
Oh, I know. It's a tough site. It's a tough movement sequence to figure out. But it's definitely the ones that's the easiest and coordinates the baits from what I've seen. Definitely.
Yeah, I get what you're going for with it though.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
you
tough to
kinda
find the
control
execution.
all the puddles.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, it's a dance that we all need to figure out individually. Once we figure it out individually, we'll be able to pump a lot more than we currently are. We didn't Vantis as well. That's definitely a factor. So we'll definitely come back once we've killed Raz. Though we can put a full night of prog on this and Vantis as well. So it's going to help if we can really give it 100% of the stack in a full night and things like that. So I think we're doing good.
Yeah, I agree. GG's. Till next time.
Yep.
Good luck.
Have a good one.
Freaking Mythin. See you, Oliver. Did you have that ping all night? Oh, he's gone. Whatever.
I don't have a target.
So that fight's fun. I don't know if you were watching a bit of that, but it's a super tight dance. It's kind of fun. I like those.
I'm out of range.
Should I grab a shield or a back? Cloak or shield? Same item level. Both unupgradable. Should I grab a shield or a back? Same eye level, not upgradable. Decent stat on both.
For you?
I need to
Yeah, for me. One's a bigger upgrade, but just by 4 eye level. It's not. Shield or back?
Shield.
Yeah.
Well, actually, what drops though? Because it's a 421 shield. Wait, what shield is it?
It's a 415 shield from Aeronog. And it's a 415 cloak from Mythic Plus.
What's the current eye level on your shield?
402. 398 on the cloak.
Oh, I see.
Alright, Nairi, let's bang out your 21 not good really quick. That'll be easy.
Field probably has a bigger stat budget.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I would
Jesus
sim it
Christ.
and see which one
Sounds miserable.
bumps your DPS up higher, I guess. So.
Cloak is one of the lowest like stat budget items. If you're gonna pick one thing to upgrade.
It's actually more. I get more strength. Oh, but there's stamina as well. Wait.
I think the block rating is a lot of what's in a shield, right?
Yeah, there's block for sure. I'm probably gonna see more benefit just because of the extra block. I was hoping it would have dropped on Aeronog, but I got the trinket instead, so it's not a bad thing.
I need 2 DPS for a key if anybody's looking to run something around the 15-ish range.
Which key?
I don't know. It's really going to be based on... I'm waiting to hear back on what key my tank buddy has. What are you looking for?
Oh, I don't.
Mine is a 14 ruby. I don't know how terrible
Aspects watch over you.
that would be. I feel like we'd probably be fine, but
Punches, lucky doos and loot. It's crazy how much Terros changes.
How much he changes? Yeah. You could just wing it on heroic. That's the thing. Like there wasn't enough.
Many deals for a
Things
friend
didn't.
of the Grumbles. Like you. Farewell,
What's up?
friend of the Grumbles.
I gotta get off soon.
Yeah, Jess, I don't really know what time I'm getting, but maybe.
Jeff, are you still in here? He's not.
Who's Jeff?
Holy Mongo.
Oh. I was like, who's this Jeff guy?
So is everybody doing the Storm's Fury quest? Is that what's going on? Is that what everybody's talking about?
Well, there was a quest to get a spark, and there's also the thing to get to unlock the creation catalyst. Oh, I can go make my 4-piece on my warlock. I want to do that. There's also some new like event type thing. I don't really know what it is. I think it's probably kind of catch up / casual here. It's like another Primal Storms type deal. does give you some kind of purple box though.
Oh, nice. He has a no-cood 15.
There you go.
Would you want to come for a no-cood 15, Wonkus?
Yeah, I'll come. My Mythic Plus build changed today a lot, so I want to mess around with it a little bit.
Isles welcome you.
Changes in. You're just gonna fucking delete the key.
Are you guys ready? I can log back over.
Pretty much not ready. I think everyone got.
Not ready quite yet, so don't. You don't need to rush over here right away if you got something to do.
No.
Just wait on my buddy to finish up whatever he's doing with the world quest.
I'm just going over to the Catalyst on this Warlock, but I can log over whenever.
Wait, did I fly to the wrong? Yeah, I did.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
How is your health?
Where's the Catalyst quest anywhere?
It starts on top of the main building.
Welcome. Watch your back.
I mean, I have the Catalyst. I just don't know how to.
Make this quick, till we meet again. Goodbye now. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Catalyst, like, isn't on the map.
There is much to be done.
Honored to meet you.
Yes, on the map anyway. I just took it from the quest.
Nice, got the 4 set.
And then we need one more DPS. And that needs to be a lust DPS, huh?
I don't need to be.
Who's healing?
Nairi.
Who?
My wares are of the finest quality.
How do you track how much rep you have towards the Catalyst?
I haven't started it yet, so I'm not sure.
You pick up the quest.
Yeah, it says Revival Catalyst or something, right?
You go turn in the quest at the Catalyst, and it gives you a second quest that gives you a bar.
Get a bar, damn.
It's like a 0.
I have seen much.
Quest bar.
I know more.
I don't know, people were saying you got like 50% from the world boss. I got like 25% from the first mythic boss we killed, and then I don't know from the second one, and then after I did the world boss I was at 70 and I had to do 2 world quests, so it just felt random. I did.
Oh, I found it.
Wonder.
What's up?
Can you do something for me? Do you have?
No.
Can you open Warcraft logs?
I don't want to look at my logs.
I'm not asking you to. I'm asking you
Okay.
to set your live log from Monday, and set it to Guild Group 2 instead of personal. Click on your name, then reports.
Wait. Inside of warcraftlogs.com or uploader?
Inside of warcraftlogs.com, and you need to be logged in.
I'm logging over, Wonder.
Oh, I didn't see if we got a response for key or not. Apparently not. Okay. And do what here? I'm sorry.
Click on your name, then all reports.
And all reports.
You should basically see your report from Monday. Uploaded January 24th, or maybe 25th. I don't know.
23rd, Monday.
Okay, yeah. Click edit on that line.
Yep.
Then change guild to Hyperplex instead of personal logs.
I don't show the option.
Okay. I will do something and I'll promote you back. I'll send you back down eventually, but I need you to be that rank, I think, to upload it under the guild.
Oh my god! PogChamp! Take that, holy Mongo. Okay, reload here.
Give it a second, I need to upload the guild things.
Yeah, one night trial. Nairi is a man of few words, but those few words carry weight.
Can you log off and log back in just really quickly?
The hell?
Out of WoW. Yeah, good. Typically that kind of rank and things update on War Army only when you log off. That's fine.
I don't need to relaunch.
No.
I need a target.
I'll let you know. It's taking a bit more. Maybe it's going to be tomorrow only, but Terros' logs are screwed up, so I'm going to take yours for the night.
Hence why I started logging.
I need a target.
You have not claimed any characters yet. Huh?